Hi Pisces, welcome to your love reading. And I was really feeling Pisces as if a lot of these things are, they're going on currently, but they're leading into July, right? Because we're so close to July. And my name is Heidi and I spill the tea. Please like and subscribe if you feel connected with this message. Personal readings are always available. Check out that information in the description box. It will take you to where you can book readings. Pisces, love. And Pisces, y'all love love. So don't even play with me. Oh, okay, Pisces. So we're going to take a look at what's going on currently and what may be coming. Okay. So let's get right into it, Pisces, all right? So let's get right into it. So we're seeing grounding, cut down, and wedding rings. I feel like you've been going through some disappointment in a relationship or due to a relationship, right? Um, so, it's interesting because first we have transformation and then we have long distance, right? Like changes ahead, right? I feel like you maybe were dealing with someone who was at a distance from you and you really had hopes for this. You really had hopes for this relationship actually leading to something committed, whether that's marriage or just a committed relationship. But the truth is like it felt really stable to you. It felt like the right thing. But what's interesting, Pisces, and let me just move this a little bit so you can see more, is that it didn't work out. And it was actually kind of pivotal in you making changes, like in your transformation. Because I feel like what this relationship may have called to attention is patterns for you in relationships. So, yes, I mean, well, the moon is here, which kind of like, this is your energy, Pisces, right? And it's about, you know, intuition. And I really feel like this has been a big lesson in trusting your instincts, because I feel like this person was hiding things from you. Um, because, and I also think that, you might be starting to notice like how you create illusions around certain people, you know, and there's a sense that you weren't really seeing this clearly because it's right under the stability. I feel like you felt like this person was stable for you, but you might have just been talking yourself into that. I mean, because, this actually like stops a pattern for you. And, it wasn't fair. Definitely, there was unfairness here. And if people are keeping truth from us, that's always unfair, right? And I feel like, I feel like the pattern is you maybe, maybe you see people the way you want to see them, maybe what you see as secure has really been challenged. And this relationship kind of, brought that to attention. But I'm also feeling about this energy about not speaking up about unfairness, Pisces. Like, because, Pisces they go through things alone, and they will just kind of, their way at times to dealing with problems because they don't really like confrontation will be to just disappear or just not say anything. And I feel like you've been like really being called to speak up, right? To speak up when something's unfair, to speak up when you're sensing that someone is keeping shit from you, right? This is a real growth moment for you. This actually led to some sort of transformation for you. And I mean, you're really disappointed, I feel. Really disappointed because you really expected this to go somewhere. You may have, really felt a connection with this person. And you were like, you fed this because you felt as if it might go to marriage. So, but it turned out that this was a learning lesson for you, Pisces. Well, we all have those, right? Who hasn't been there? But I feel like where this has been leading you is, that when something is unfair and when you start feeling like something is off, speak up about it. And I feel like you might question whether, this is actual truth, or you're creating this in your head. But I feel like irregardless, you have learned that you need to speak up when you feel like shit is unfair. And I think that's positive, Pisces, to be honest. I really do. So what is coming toward you? And this is what I feel like is where July is heading. Now there's a new phase here because ascending is here. And ascending is kind of something rising, There is a connection here because I see here that you may be having, transcending is working through issues. You may be having a new phase with someone that you have unconditional love for, that you have a lot of affection towards. And the energy is really nice for me, like, because paradise is here, which is really like having a good time with this person, and, not your usual type is here, cyber love, and then and now. So this is someone from your past. Okay, so you may be reconnecting with someone from your past, and I feel like maybe this never went anywhere in the past because of the differences. Because there's definitely a sense that this isn't like your usual type. And you've really been questioning how has your usual type really worked out for you? Because, I feel like that's the journey that you've been going through. But there's a sense that you have a lot of affection for this person. I don't feel like there is any bad feelings between this person, but you start talking to them again with the Page of Swords. You start talking, could just be through texting, right? With the Six of Pentacles, there's a lot of back and forth going on between you and this person, a lot of giving, a lot of receiving. And with the Eight of Pentacles, it's like putting a lot of effort in. And it looks good, Pisces. This doesn't look bad. I mean, wow. Because, I do feel like this person, you have missed them. You did have an ending previously with this person. There's heartbroken, codependence, and karmic relationship. Maybe you felt like this person was the karmic lesson in your life. But I kind of feel like you're changing your perception. And especially with the Page of Swords being here. So the Page of Swords with the Six of Pentacles is bringing something into balance, putting the effort to bring it into balance, right? And it's consistency. There will be a lot of back and forth between you and this person. Maybe, and what I was hearing when I was dealing out the cards was getting to know this person all over again. Because clearly there was something about your perception that may have been off. That may have been off, Pisces. So, okay. So where's this leading you, Pisces? It's very interesting. Because first I saw the Fool. So this is a new beginning. A fresh start. With the Four of Swords. The Ace of Wands. The Tower. The Three of Swords. the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is a new beginning, and it's kind of a, after a time of healing, right? And you feeling more positive about, starting new things, feeling passionate again, and really dealing with, what was unexpected, because you definitely didn't expect this other thing to come to a screeching halt. And, it kind of really hurt. It really hurt, um, and I feel like you have put a lot of overthinking into it, right? And definitely are in this mode of moving on to new things, right? To new things. And really with the Queen of Cups, that is the energy of, that resonate with the self-care that you've been showing yourself, and also following your heart, going towards people who care about you, you know? Because I really feel like you felt sideswiped, honestly. And with Judgment here, that can really speak to this past person, you know, because Judgment says that you're waking up to something that you may have felt like this past person betrayed you, but there's some truth coming out. Two of Wands, yeah. Which allows you to let go of that for sure, you know. So it's really interesting. So, I feel like you'll be spending time with this person, even if it's just in conversation, and really giving to it. And so, maybe I don't see like enduring love here, Pisces, but a lot of changes for you. And I feel like what it's doing is really setting you up for not repeating past mistakes, and really challenging you in terms of how you see stability, you know? Wow, this is really crazy and really beautiful, Pisces, if I'm being honest with you, because I feel like a lot will be changing for you. And I feel like July is just going to kind of be kind of lighthearted for you when it comes to love. I really do. And, so we're going to take a look real quick and see some sort of outcome in love in July for you, Pisces. Outcome in love for Pisces. Outcome in love for Pisces. Pisces. I do think you're going to be seeing stability in a whole new light. So what is the possible outcome in love in July for Pisces? July, Pisces. 7 of Cups. You're going to have choices. Ew. Ew. 7 of Cups. Interesting. The 6 of Cups. What is the outcome for July for Pisces? Anything else for July? Okay. I do think, we're seeing the Fool again, and the Fool is anchoring your reading. Okay. So with the 7 of Cups, the Fool, and the 6 of Cups, like there is this opportunity with this past person returning. It definitely is a turnaround. I feel like, possibly you are clearing up some confusion with this person. The 8 of Swords and the 7 of Wands, I feel like, what it has been showing you, and, the confusion has caused you some stress, maybe even a blockage for you, and I feel like you're going through so many, like, faded changes, it feels like. Because I feel like what, like your renewal with this past person, I don't know that it's leading towards, a relationship with this person, but it's definitely allowing for you to clear up confusion and really put something active into a blockage for you. But you may be feeling a little defensiveness at first, but you actually do put the work into repair here with the Page of Pentacles, into growth um with this person. Interesting. And you're able to see that, a lack of boundaries prevented growth in this connection, you know? So it's real interesting for me, Pisces. So I feel actually like you are learning a lot this summer about love. You are learning a lot. So there's nothing wrong with that. So let's take a look and see what you're learning from all this. What is Pisces learning from all this? And as you know, things can change on a dime. And I do these readings every week, so just saying. So what is Pisces learning from this? Denial. Ooh. Imagination. And grief. Like, this has to do with fear for you, and imagined fears at that. Like, it could be that you're starting to see that you had to lose certain things to overcome imagined fears, if that makes sense. Like your mind creating blockages through fear. This is what this has shown you. Yeah, fear again. And empathy. It may be fear that relationships will fail. It's kind of like, it's so funny because what the universe does when we have, especially when we have child fears, right? Our wounds, the universe will serve us our wounds over and over and over again until we overcome them. And I feel like for you, it may be a fear of things failing that the universe keeps serving it up to you until you change that, until you see that you can lose things. It doesn't mean you failed. It's all just about learning. So that's what I have for you going into July, Pisces. So I hope this helps. Toodles.